Morning, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earth Watch on Thursday, August 17, 2023 on our planet. I hope you're all well. So I'm going to do a heat report, fire for report. I'm going to leave my area, West Kelowna, until the end. Let's head on over to the Hawaiian Islands, Oahu. I have a small brush fire at this time. In this region, you can find some news reports on this one. Right in this area here. I'm not sure if it's crossed the creek yet. Let's move along to Tenerife, Canary Islands. Unfortunately, that fire there has changed off course and has now moved into an inhabited area. Again, you'll find some news articles there on the internet. Off the coast of Mexico. Before I go any further, I believe it was yesterday, could have been the day before. There were two heat anomalies in the waters in Alligator Lake, right here. However, they have removed that data. I take screenshots as much as everything that I find. Unfortunately, with this one, I did not. Let's move along. So let's talk about earthquake just for a moment. So yesterday, Indonesia, right here offshore, off of Western Java, there was a 6.1 followed by a 5.8 earthquakes, which they suddenly, of course, reduced to a 5.3, I believe. The antipode is Bogota, Colombia, where we've had a series of up to magnitude 6.5 earthquakes, Bogota. So remember, folks, for an antipode earthquake response, that seismic energy, as it travels through the center of the earth and comes out on the opposite side, it will lose between a magnitude 1 to a 1.5. This suggests that the earthquake here the day prior off of Java, Indonesia, could have been much higher. There's one person who did comment that he was on the 6th floor of a building in Jakarta, which is quite the distance away, and felt it shaking or swaying. So before I head over to my fire situation, I'm just going to do a quick look. Northwest Territories has a serious situation. Now, let's get down to my area, the neighborhood. So this wildfire has not expanded all that much yet. However, forecast for my area. Yes. So right now the winds are pretty much stagnant. They're not going anywhere. They're in the process of changing. They were coming in from the southeast. There's going to change because we have a storm system coming in. We're going to have high winds gusting to 70 kilometers an hour coming in from the northwest. This will push this fire into a populated area, hence the reason why evacuation alerts have been issued for most of West Kelowna from this point down to here, more or less here, extending all the way up to here. That is a substantial area to evacuate from. So this is going to be a very interesting exercise if this does happen. Again, our winds are not expected to pick up until, what time is it? A few hours yet, calling for the chance of dry lightning. Temperatures will be around 37 degrees Celsius. An interesting situation here if the authorities, obviously there's only 2 weeks out, down the Highway 97 along the Okanagan Lake, through an area which cannot handle a whole lot of evacuees, Peachland, and then the bridge. So I would be curious to see if how coordinated the authorities will be. Whether they're going to stop all traffic, obviously coming this way, and have this bridge completely opened up for one-way traffic only. They will not evac through this area here. This is considered one of the most dangerous roads in all of British Columbia. Steep drops off of cliffs, very narrow. This is all part of the evacuation area. Anyway, let's go back to our heat anomalies. So as I have previously reported, we have a series of heat indications all along Okanagan Lake working its way up to Mount Ida Salmon Arm, which is a volcano. Okay, now we got a couple here. At this time, they have not assigned any temperatures, no Kelvin yet. So once again, our winds will be coming down strong from the northwest direction, average 30 to 50 kilometers an hour, gusting up to 70 kilometers an hour. Okay, folks, that's going to be it for now, except with this wind change. This area here is called Salmon Arm. It's going to blow this fire into an area called Salmon Arm. and so forth. All right, folks, I got 2 hours sleep last night. Got up, did my checks, went back to bed for another 2 hours. So now I got to start packing things up just in case. I'm on the edge of the evacuation zone alert, which at this time does not include my specific location. However, as you know, during major wildfire situations, especially with incoming high winds, that can change. You have a swell day, eh?